Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here from the zxspectrum 48K, and we're looking at a shooter, including vector graphics, called The Tube, published by Quicksilva in 1987. Also come out on the Commodore 64. The year is 2553, so it's in the future, unless you're ahead of that. You control a ship called the GRS Trader 2, and basically used on return of a super patrol of an outlying force or something like that on the reaches of some star system, and basically it's been taken over by aliens. So, or you've been sucked into a tube, to be honest. So here we are in the tube, and we need to escape from here, some sort of alien trap. Right, okay, so I'm controlling this cursor to shoot them as they come towards me. It's my first go on the thing, don't expect expert gameplay. Right, let's try and make this out. Bottom left, distance going down, we need that to go to 0. Time remaining, well, we've got lots of time. On the right hand side, shields, I can turn that on and off with K. Smart bomb, B, and energy there, that goes to 0. We've had it. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so it's a very sight, and it's using a little bit of the screen. I'm trying my best to shoot these things. It doesn't seem the most interesting thing in the world, but it looks a bit like a tech demo. We're on T-Zone 1, that's going to go up. In the very bottom right is live left 3. So let's blast these. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. It looks like an interesting one. I'm quite keen to see what it looks like on the Commodore 64. Right, okay. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's about seeing the weird and the wonderful, the good and the bad, the strange and the not so strange. This one is pretty strange. The instructions don't give too much away. Yeah, you return on a 5-year patrol of the outlying reaches of some system, and while you're out there, you get sucked into this tube, and you need to escape. It's not a toothpaste tube. Right, right. Here we go. We're entering this tube. Now, the gameplay's changed slightly. I've turned the shields on. I don't know if that's going to make my energy go down a bit more, but here we go. Oh, good smooth scrolling this. I prefer this. Bit of parallax scrolling. Look at the top and the bottom. I prefer this to the actual game before. So, we need to get through here without getting kabipped. I'm not sure how strong the shield's going to be. Take those out. Nod to dinner as always. If you want to see, I have to concentrate here. If you want to see other ZxSpectrum games we've reviewed, this bit's great. They're in a playlist. There's a link there in the description below. Or you can click on my username. Trying to talk and concentrate at the same time. That takes you to the channel page. So it's going to happen here. Click on the playlist tab, and Spectrum will be there along with a list of other stuff. That's quite narrow. Don't want to bash into that. They should have made the game out of this bit. I mean, this is great compared to what was on offer at the time. So it's that, yeah, it's got a bit of depth to it. Check out the distance-ometer. We need that to get to 0. It says DMT1 there. So that's another zone we're going through. I don't know what the advantage of turning the shield on and off is, to be honest. But, yes. Now, there's probably something I'm missing here to get the energy back up. Maybe we need to go through as quickly as we can. No, I haven't got a poke on, but I missed I went through and it didn't kill me. Maybe that's something to do with the shield. The energy. Did the energy go down a lot when it bashed into us? Check that out. Score in the bottom left. 2-8, whatever that says. I need to get glasses now, I think. Since turning 50, I need the glasses. Right. Are we near the end? 69, 64, 62. Yes, I'm not dying with stuff scratching into me. Those shields, but so the energies might be draining. Oh, look at that. Energy just went down a bit. Up, down. This is the last bit, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good music at the end. So I expect we go back into the tube. Now we're in Sector Korea. Oh my, what the hell's that? What's going on there? Did I just have to land? Right, T-Zone 2. I just had to land there, I think. Zone 2 looks very much like T-Zone 1. Right, energy doesn't look brilliant here. I don't think we're going to make it to the end as these like whirly swiggly things come on. So what can we say about this? Well, two distinct bits of gameplay. Don't really understand the landing bit that was in yellow. Second bit, the horizontal shooting, I think is better than this bit. But it's interesting to have the two together. There must be a way of increasing your energy, which was lost on me. And the smart bombs I was trying to do didn't work. Maybe they're just in my particular version. But an interesting game, one to master so far. So we'll give it another go. The game reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer. I get carried away, particularly in racing games. If you're currently heading down a tube, could be a toothpaste tube, could be an alien tube, could be the underground, which is called the tube, then comment in the comment section below. Are you being attacked by cyan swirly swiggly things? They look like different galaxies. I really hope we're not blowing up whole galaxies, because that's probably a little bit naughty to do, isn't it? There's probably a few people that live there. You're now entering the tube. T-Zone 1. If you've completed the game, then let me know in the comment section below. And also, tell me, how do I get more energy? Tell me, baby. Yes. Oh dear. And not Britney Spears, who keeps hitting me, baby, just one more time, and then over and over again. Hit me, baby, one more time. She never sang about tubes. But anyway, if you're watching Britney Spears, why haven't you sung a song about tubes? Answer in the comment section below. I'm sure she drops by every now and again to see a retro game on the ZX Spectrum from 1987. I'm sure that's what she does in between important stuff. So you can go a bit left, a bit right on this. It's the graphics on the top of the bottom that are giving the illusion of movement, but really it's just a crosshairs going backward and forward, shooting weird cyan things coming up. I'm not sure if they're hitting us, I'm not sure if they're depleting our energy, I'm not sure if maybe one of these we should be bashing into instead to increase our energy. Maybe that's what we should be doing. But anyway, DMT1. Yeah, we're gonna do this, Marty. Great Scott. Right, okay. Could do a bit of music here, but this is 48k, I suppose. There might be an 128k version. Do you recognise the ship? Do you want to buy one? It's called the GRS Trader 2. Yes, I don't know what was wrong with the GRS Trader 1. Maybe it was a bit rubbish. It looks a little bit like an airplane or the space shuttle, but it's green. It can't land, of course. It's not a great deal shooting at us, maybe because it's an early stage. Maybe more will shoot with us later on. But if you look at the evolution of these sort of games, there, if you look at the early ones, then that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like Penetrator, have a look at the review of that Penetrator and compare it with this. It's no difference. I mean, evolution was going huge then. What people can do, the early 80s game, which is my favourite era really, so the mid 80s to the late 80s, you can sort of like tell what era they should be in. And sometimes the games are vastly more advanced, even with like a 2-year gap. Don't get those jumps in evolution anymore. It's flattening off a little bit until, this is the year 2024, I'm commenting on this, until virtual reality takes over everything. I don't know how you do a review on virtual reality. I think it might be slightly longer to render that video and put it up. So this might be in an era, if you're looking back as an historian, where people looked at a flat screen on YouTube and look at that. You might be looking at something else. There. So say hello to me, give me a wave if I've been regenerated as a hologram form. Yes, give me a kick up the bum, get that program working. Game over. Anyway, do. Someone might do it. Right. Hey, what is this music? APS proudly presents a Quicksilva game. Quicksilva, spelled with an A, not ER. Right, last go then, see how far I get. But I think I'm going to get roughly to the same distance until I work out how to get my energy, or how to preserve my energy. I don't know what the advantage of turning shields on and off is, but you can see at the moment I've got them off. By hitting the K button, you can turn them on. Yes, and also try and get the smart bombs working, which I can't do. T-Zone 1. Not Boyzone, of course, who was a boy band, Irish. Yes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and all that. Love me for a reason, let the reason be sweets, or something like that. Right. Kabiff, kaboom, blow up those galaxies in cyan. The game is okay. There's a percentage that is lost on me, but that's the same experience as I would have been as a kid. Quite often there was a percentage lost on me. It's that level of magic and bewilderment before, as an adult, you wanted to understand absolutely everything that was going on. Right, attack, forward, zippity doodah, and all the other ones. Yes, there we go. Han Solo's favourite word was zippity doodah. He often shouted it in the films when he went into battle. Zippity doodah, kid. Yes, you remember that, do you? Maybe it's a fake memory. Maybe it's a dream. If you are Han Solo, then comment in the comment section below. How often did you say zippity doodah before you took the Millennium Falcon into battle? Or other ships when that was at the cleaners? Right. Okay. Right, into this bit now. DMT2. Don't know what that stands for. Damn Monster Tunnel 1. You might have that as your personalised number plate on your Ferrari. I don't know, maybe, or your other super sports car. I don't have a car at the moment. It needs mass. I'm a bus man, and I don't think it's a DMT. Well, I say I'm a bus man, when the bus turns up, sometimes it don't. What's the point of that? You're looking at the display. I've gone off into one now. You're looking at the display. I do go into tangents in these reviews. Looking at the display on the bus stop. It says 2 minutes ago, 1 minute to go. Bus due, doesn't turn up. Then wait for the next one. Why? Anyway, this doesn't happen in the future, I'm sure, in the year 2553. Right. Look, keep an eye on that distanceometer. That's going down. Don't crash into stuff. The shield is on. See, and that means I don't die. So there must be a disadvantage to turn that on. But anyway, the shield is on. The shield is on the street. The shield is on. Oh man, caravan. Yeah, I would have played this a little bit as a kid, I think. But I think my experience would always be the same as what you're seeing now. I would have zipped through stage 1. I would have probably got through stage 2 with the shield on. Then I would have run out of energy on the 3rd stage. Always. Well done. Look at the time. We've got 27 minutes 24 to do it. I don't understand this bit. You just have to land the ship, I think. Do I? Oh, there we go. You just have to land it there. There might be more to that bit. Maybe that's where you get your energy from. Maybe that stage is the one I'm misunderstanding. Maybe that's the stage where you have to go to certain bits to zip your energy up to maximum. I mean, when I first saw that, I thought it was going to be some like vertical scrolling shooter there. Maybe that was 3 distinct levels of play. I would like this bit to be different colours each time. It's only a small thing. Zone 1 was cyan, Zone 2 is cyan. Why couldn't they make that green or yellow? It could have been exactly the same, but it just gives you... Spectrum did that a lot, changing the colours. This seems to be staying the same, unless it does it in T-Zone 3. If you ever get there... a favourite game a bit like this, I suppose, is Glass. I loved Glass. Check out that. I think Glass is a much more advanced version of this sort of idea. So yeah, have a look at Glass, one of my favourite games of all time. And it's Game Over as well. Well, quite an unusual game. As I say, a bit of it was lost on me, but there was enough there that would have entertained me as a kid to go back every now and again and have more or less the same experience each time. So hope you liked having a look at that one. That was the Tube on the ZX Spectrum 48K, posted by Quicksilva in 1987, using vector graphics and conventional shooting too. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you're currently heading down a tube, could be a toothpaste tube, could be an alien tube, could be the underground, which is called the tube, then comment in the comment section below. Are you being attacked by cyan swirly swiggly things?